Hello and welcome, everyone. I'm Afreen Ahmed from the Indian Society of Calgary, and I'm excited to have with me the organizers of India Fest with me to talk about the fest and the upcoming Independence Day celebrations. So let's start by getting to know a little bit more about the events. But before that, I have with me Devesh ji, Namrata ji, and Gautam ji. So my first question is actually to Devesh ji. Please tell me about India Fest. Can you share with us some of the history and the purpose of it? What does it represent?
Absolutely. So, Afrin, thanks for that insightful question. I think it's going to be very educative for all of our audiences. So, India Fest is a scaled-up version of the Indian Independence Day celebration, which we have been celebrating for the past many years in Calgary. And this time we've scaled it up and given it a theme of a fest, which basically means we are still going to be celebrating the Indian Independence Day in the same style that we have been doing over the past many years. But in addition to that, it has a theme of a festival where we have lots of food trucks for people to enjoy delicious Indian cuisine from some of the top restaurants in Calgary. We have a lot of vendor stalls, vendor booths, which are basically artisan booths, and people have the opportunity to showcase their handicrafts. And we have a lot of sponsor booths as well, and some kids activity as well. So this is an event where we not only celebrate the Indian Independence Day with full pomp and show, but we also have the opportunity to share our diversity, our strength, and our culture as an Indian community with Calgary as a whole.
Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing that, Devesh ji. It's really exciting to see that India Fest is coming bigger and better every year. My second question is also to you. In terms of, you alluded to this a little bit, why is India Fest important to the Indian community here in Calgary? And how is it reflective of our culture and heritage in India?
Absolutely. So, Afrin, as you know, like we are 100,000 of us over here, right? Indians, and perhaps a little more than that. And we live in a very multicultural, diverse society. And given that our own Indian culture is so rich and so diverse, it is critical for us to showcase our strength, the value and the cultural diversity and richness that Indians bring to our beautiful province of Alberta and to our beautiful city of Calgary. And we've seen a lot of fests from different ethnic communities. Just recently we went to a Korean fest. Prior to that there was a Mexi fest. So we see so many ethno-cultural festivals happening here, and we just thought, like, since we've been doing and celebrating our Indian Independence Day just like a fest, why not brand it as a fest and scale it up to a point where it showcases our rich cultural values, cultural diversity, and we just want to mesmerize Calgary with who we are.
That's awesome. I'm getting really excited. It seems like there's going to be something for everyone. Going on to the history of India Fest, my next question is to Gautam ji. Can you tell us how long India Fest has been celebrated in Calgary and some of the milestones and memorable moments over the years that you've had?
Thank you, ISC, and thank you, Afrin, for this. First of all, my really sincere appreciation to you. My name is Gautam, and like people have been celebrating Independence Day here in Calgary from years. But when I see a couple of years ago, like there were so many Indian Independence Day celebrations going on around the city, and a question came to my mind that what unites India? This is our Tiranga. This is our strength, right? And we say that India is a very diverse country with so many languages, so many states, so we have different foods, we have different cultures, though we have one string, which is this Tiranga, which is this Bharat, which binds all of us together. So personally, like, I thought that we should celebrate only one function, because all the events we do individually as an organization. And I would like to say one more thing here, that in Calgary we have so many cultural societies, like and they bring their own culture and their own festivals. But this is India's festival. This is Bharat's festival. So we came across all the leaders, and they were so generous. They accepted our offer, and everybody came together. So just to start with, me, Divesh, and there are a couple of more leaders like Rohan, Gopalji, like Minesh Patel, all of us, we get together and we talk about it, and everybody kind of like becomes so excited about it. And then we talked to all the community presidents and members, and everybody was thrilled to know the idea. So first we started back in 2022, where IAC was leading the event, and it really went at City Hall. We had about over 3,000 people there, and we couldn't imagine how this happened. And I remember that day I asked people that, do you want better and bigger next year? And everybody said, yes, we want better and bigger. And last year we tried our best, and we become more better, and we tried our best last year as well. So last year, Premier Dennis Smith was there. So many other leaders were there from across the province, from Indian diaspora as well. And we had again a blast. Last year we had about 5,000 people at City Hall. People can't even stand there. And this is where this idea came, that why can't we just make it as a festival? Because India is a country of festivals. And if we can connect these two things together, that Indian Independence Day, and we are celebrating it. And of course we celebrate it. I remember as a child that when this day comes, I was excited months ago that, okay, we are going to be having 15th August. And my excitement goes to, because at that time we used to get laddus on this day. And those memories. So we just wanted to bring the same experience that, okay, after those many years, we are living out of India right now. We love this land. This land has given us so much. So we just want to bring those values back, and we just want to have that balance. That one side, yes, we are Canadians, and we really, I'm so grateful that we are here. That this land has given us everything in our life which we are seeking for. But at the same time, we are keeping our values, our Indian values, our Bharatiya values. And with that, today, look, we are 19 organizations from 19 different Indian states. How beautiful it is when you're going to see all those colors, all those cultures, all those songs, all those people getting united again, coming together, celebrating this. So, I'm so excited. I'm super excited. And thank you so much. It is coming, guys. Everyone who is listening our voice, don't miss it out. Don't miss it out. And for all of you, because of your request, we have extended this fest to this level, because here we can accommodate what numbers you want to come, you want to be enjoying. And bring your kids, bring your families, your parents, because we will have enough seating this year. We will have enough food this year. We have all the arrangements which we are looking for. With that, back to you.
Thank you so much, Gautamji, for sharing that. I think it's a testament. India Fest is an example of the unity of our Tiranga, of our states and our cultural diversity. And to see it all come together in Calgary is just beautiful. And that was the history that, India Fest has had till date. Now, about this year specifically, my next question is to Namrataji. Every year you try to do something different. It's bigger, better, you scale it. So there's something for everyone. What can attendees expect this year that's different or that hasn't happened before from previous years? I think you may be on mute, Namrataji.
Sorry, it's my old habit. It's not going to go away soon. So thank you. That's an excellent question, Afrin. Before I answer that, I want to acknowledge Gautamji's laddu thing, because even I remember instead of laddus, we used to get bundi packets. Trust me, we were just going there for the bundi packets. so yes, it just brought many memories. So again, coming to your question, it is an excellent question. I'm very excited to answer that. So first thing, I would say this is a family-friendly event, right? Everybody here. So you just have to relax, come to the venue with your family, friends, and well-wishers, and then just show up there and enjoy with us, right? I'll tell you why I'm excited. Excitement number one is that we have 19 different organizations coming together and chipping in and joining forces. They are collaborating and spending so much time and energy to make this event successful, right? With that comes excitement number two, spectacular celebration than last year, because we have a bigger place this time based on the feedback we got from our community. And bigger means we can accommodate more people, and it's the saying, as the saying goes, it's more the merrier. So we are going to have a lot and lot of excitement than we had previous year, right? Excitement number 3 comes with your cultural performances, because 19 different organizations are participating. Everybody is different, and it is basically, we have a diverse line of uh, you know, dances, for example, from traditional to contemporary arts, where it starts from Bharatanatyam, Kathak to all the Bollywood performances, right? So, so lots and lots of things. And for kids, you ask, we have face painting for kids as well, right? So there is something for everyone here, right? And it's unlike last year was a big success. This year it's going to be more. So there's something for everyone, and we want everybody to be here with us. Enjoy that event, enjoy that celebration, and experience that magic, right? So that's our new thing that we're very excited about, basically.
Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing that, Namitaji. I think, it seems like there's going to be something for everyone, whether you are into laddu or bundi packets for
Yes.
Independence Day celebrations. Calgary probably has never seen anything like this.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So now the question that everyone is probably wondering, when is this happening? Where is this happening and what time? And I'm going to ask you that again, Namrata.
Absolutely. I love answering any question about this. We're Team India, Team Bharat. So, so this is happening in CPA Lot 6 downtown. It's the west end of Calgary. And so if you're coming through the LRT station, it is easy to commute. So whichever direction you're coming from, it's just 1 or 2 blocks away. So it's at the intersection of 4th Avenue and 8th Street. And yeah, so
and in terms of
the event is from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. on Thursday, 15th August.
Awesome. So you know where everyone listening knows where it's happening, when it's happening, and if you're not going to be there, you're definitely missing out.
Oh yes. You should all be here to, and we warmly extend this invitation to your listeners as well. And you're warmly welcome, Calgary, Indian or non-Indian. Everybody is welcome. Everybody is welcome, and it's going to be so much fun and excitement.
Perfect. Thank you. So for those who missed it, August 15th on Thursday from 5 to 8 p.m. at CPA Lot 6, which is in downtown Calgary, is where IndiYeah Fest will be taking place.
Now, and sorry, I'm going to add one thing also. I'm sorry. So we have our website, IndiYeah, www.indiyeah.ca. So IndiYeah fest.ca, and our Facebook page is IndiYeah Fest. So please check out. We have all the updates in our website and on the Facebook page. Any questions, you can find all the information in the website or the Facebook page. Sorry.
Okay, no. Thank you so much for mentioning that. That's important. People need to know where to go to find more information. So now I think a couple of you mentioned that there are 19 organizations that have come together to make this event possible. So Devesh, my next question is to you. Who are the main organizers behind this event? And can you highlight some of the teams or individuals that have been working so hard and collaborating with each other to make this event come to life?
Absolutely, Freen. पहले तो मैं एक चीज और कहना चाहूँगा, and I want to say that in Hindi, क्योंकि I want this to be in a hybrid mode. हमारे सारे audiences हैं, English audiences भी हैं, Hindi audiences भी हैं, तो सबके लिए हमारे same ही message जाना चाहिए. What Namrata ji said, like we'd like to invite you. Yes, I stand by that. We invite everyone, but at the same time, सबको ये भी सोचना चाहिए कि इंडिया का, भारत का इंडिपेंडेंस डे है या इंडिया फेस्ट है. तो if you identify yourself in Indian, you shouldn't need an invitation for this. Just come over. ये आपका खुद का घर का फंक्शन है. तो अपने घर के फंक्शन के लिए तो नहीं किसी को कार्ड भेजा जाता है ना. तो आप सब लोगों को आना ही पड़ेगा. लेकिन अगर if you don't identify yourself as an Indian, then as hosts we welcome you warm-heartedly. Please come and witness the mesmerizing vibe and the energy that the Indian culture that you will get from the Indian culture. Now coming to your question, Afreen, in terms of who's organizing, see when you build a house, you need pillars, right? And when the house is built, you don't count pillars and see which pillar was stood by who and stuff. All you admire is the beauty of the house, the building, and this event is that building. So I would like to move the focus away from individual pillars that have built this house and put the entire focus on the house itself. which is this beautiful mega event about India. And as far as who's organizing it, yes, every single organization that is a part of it, which is published on our posters and stuff, has given their blood and sweat to it. We cannot give credit to one single organization or one single individual. And that is consistent with the theme of the event as well, that we've all come together to showcase our strength and unity. It is not about highlighting who's doing it and who's doing what, who's not doing it. We all collectively as Indians are celebrating this event, and we invite all the Indians to be a part of it and non-Indians to be a part of it as well, because I can promise you, you won't go disappointed from it.
Perfect. I think what you said is so beautiful in terms of Ghar ka event hai. It's happening at a home away from home. So as Indians, this is literally like happening in your backyard. And as non-Indians, this is our invitation to you to please come and celebrate Indian Independence Day with us at IndiYeah.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, Deveshji, for sharing that. Now the next question that I also think everyone is probably wondering, ab itna bada event ho raha hai. There's so much effort and hard work that's gone into it from so many people. Is it free? Is there an entry fee? And that question I will direct to Namrata ji. I can see some people shaking their heads. But tell me more about the entry.
The admission is absolutely free. So you can, by any chance, even if you didn't know this is happening, you can just walk by and then you can see our event and you can come to our event to enjoy whatever there is there to offer. So yes, so admission is free, free for all. Again, as I said, this is a family-friendly event, right? And there's something for everyone over there to enjoy and be part of the celebration. This is as Deveshji said, this is a mega event for us, and this is going to be bigger than previous years as well. The previous years, I would say they are awesome, because last year was my first time and I was completely mesmerized and amazed, and no wonder I'm here again this year to experience that same magic, but at a bigger scale. So yes, admission is free.
Okay, and to repeat once again, for all the Indians who didn't listen to this for the first time, everything is free. Come in, admission is free. There's going to be stalls. Muft, exactly. Thank you so much for. I'm sure everyone's going to love that.
Khana muft nahi hai. Food is not free. We have the food trucks because it will be dinner time by the time the event is over. So please bring cash or credit cards, whatever mode of payment you want. There are like 7 or 8 food trucks lined up, each serving a different cuisine. So you can enjoy that picnic vibe as well, a festive vibe as well. Ghar jaake khana banana nahi padega, khana bhi nahi padega, wahin pe sab kuch available hai. But yes, food is not free, admission is.
And the food, it's a broader cuisine. So my favorite will be definitely there, idli, dosa or chole bhature.
Oh, come on, Namrata, you have to try something else now.
I'm trying to combine because I love food, so I'm going to cover the whole range.
Yes.
So it is there, north to south, the stretch is covered, so you don't have to worry that, I eat only this kind of food. No worries, we've got you covered. Just come here, admission is free, eat. But as Deveshji said,
yeah,
food trucks are
maybe I'll go for idli and you go for chole bhature.
Sure, yes, why not?
Yeah.
So basically, whether you want to eat idli or chole bhature, it's going to be there. Just get money for the food and you'll have everything.
Oh yeah, awesome. We're going to have a blast. So again, don't miss this event. It is like we're going to have some exciting things happening. So we want you to come here and enjoy that.
Perfect. So Namrata, you mentioned that last year was your first time attending the Independence Day celebration in Calgary. So I'm going to ask you this one as well. So for someone attending IndiYeah Fest for the first time ever, we have our regulars that come every year and celebrate Independence Day with us. But for those first timers, what is something that they can look forward to? Are we having special performances? We just talked about food stalls. Are there going to be cultural displays?
Absolutely. That's again an excellent question, because last time I was part of a cultural performance group. Well, I am still this time. I didn't think too much because the first thing is it says Independence Day. I am going to the Independence Day, and then I'm part of a dance performance. Yes, I love dancing. I'm going to go there to dance. And then I was mesmerized by one thing, that there are so many people who share the same sentiment, and they were there, present there, even for everything, right? It's be the volunteers, be the crowd, or the performers, the organizers. Everything was so well organized, and people are the interest shown by our Indian community. That's amazing, right? So you just have to just show up. I mean, I didn't think too much for going to the Independence Day, so I'm assuming it's the same with all our bhai behan who's the same, and they have the same, they share the same sentiment. So there is nothing to think about. You just have to show up. That's my only thing from the beginning. All I say is, this we're doing this for all of our Bharat, right? And you have to be there. You are the main person to be there to enjoy the celebration. So
Yeah. So nothing to think about. Don't use so much of your mind. Just use your heart and come participate and celebrate with us.
Absolutely.
Perfect.
Yes.
I just want to add one thing there that Namrata ji said. So, Afrin, I think your question was about what's new this time, right? For someone who attended last year as well and the year before. Well, if you like the ones that happened last year and the year before, if you love those, scale it up by 3 times.
Okay.
Yeah, and plus logistically, see, we were limited for space at the city hall. You know, the city hall events were like absolutely mesmerizing. They were top of the class. There was absolutely no issues. We would have loved to keep doing these events over there. The only constraint we had up for the last 2 years was the space, where everyone was just felt very congested, and not everyone got a chance to sit, and not everyone got a chance to like grab a bottle of water. So we've kind of addressed those issues this year by getting a bigger place. So there's a lot more space to move around. There's a lot more space for chairs as well. So for the seniors, the elderly, and young kids, so there'll be more chairs. So if you could show up on time, like as we said, like the event starts at 5 p.m. Be sure to be there by 4 p.m., 4:30, so you can get seats. And then my also an appeal to all the people coming there: please be very mindful of those who require chairs. Just because you're there first, yes, you do have the right of first come, first serve. But at the same time, if you see any seniors, any young kids, young families, please do offer them chairs as well. That said, we have close to 2,000 chairs, so don't worry. You just show up, and we'll serve you the best you may have.
Absolutely. And to add to that, I should say, now you saw difference between an organizer and a volunteer, or the regular crowd, because we see things differently than Devish ji said. So
No, but
we
it's
were all
really
in
clear.
Masti, and we never noticed that, right? At least I would say most of the crowd. So that's why we were like, but no, Devish ji is right. We have to take care of those things. Those are absolutely important. And again, empathy and also sincerity. Those are the two things to keep in mind.
Yeah.
And follow that same spirit in keeping that in the heart.
No, it definitely feels like, the organizers heard all the feedback that the audiences had from previous years and have done better this time. And too many people showing up is never a problem. That's a good thing. So it's good that we have bigger space now to be able to comfortably accommodate everyone, while being mindful and respectful of everyone else around us. So thank you for sharing that, Namrata ji and Devesh ji. Now, this is such a big event. It's happening at such a large scale. And Gautam ji, I wanted to ask you, why is it happening on a Thursday? IndiYeah Fest is happening this Thursday. And can you explain the reasoning behind why it was chosen? I know it's 15th August, but such a big event, people have to go to work the next day. Everyone's going to have a great time, irrespective, but I'm curious.
Very valid question, actually. So when we started in 2022, that day it was Tuesday. And when we sat down and when we were like setting the tone, couple of us, we just stick to this one thing, that okay, 15th August means 15th August. Like, doesn't really matter, because from the childhood, I remember some years 15th August fall on Sundays, and I used to go to the school to celebrate the 15th August. So we just wanted to keep the same spirit. Yes, we can celebrate after the coming weekend, after 2 or 3 days, but then we don't have the same same sort of that enthusiasm, same sort of energy, the thought process, the mind, like, because like you think about 125-30 करोड़ लोग सेलिब्रेट कर रहे होंगे उसको, जब हम यहाँ पे सेलिब्रेट कर रहे होंगे, राइट? तो हम ये चाहते थे कि जस्ट डू इट द सेम डे, उसका जो मजा है ना वो आपको कहीं नहीं मिलेगा. एंड हमने बहुत बड़ा रिस्क लिया. वी टुक ए ह्यूज रिस्क इन द वेरी फर्स्ट ईयर बिकॉज वी वर नॉट श्योर. वी वर डूइंग इट फर्स्ट टाइम. वी वर नॉट श्योर हाउ मेनी पीपल विल शो अप. We do not know how much water bottles we need to arrange, how many chairs we need to arrange. Somehow we had this belief that okay, if we are doing something with so much purity, that we are putting Bharat first, India first, and we have this intention that we have to come together and do something special, which never happened in Alberta, even though it never happened in entire Canada. That all the communities coming together and doing this one. So we had this. I would say that kind of intuition that okay, let's do it. We will see, and we were thrilled. We were thrilled to see, like लोग आ रहे हैं, हम सोच रहे हैं ये हो क्या रहा है. कि
मुझे अभी भी याद है, मुझे अभी भी याद है,
वहाँ पे बैठने के लिए, खड़े होने के लिए जगह नहीं है. मैंने कहा यार ट्यूसडे की शाम को कल लोगों को काम पे जाना है और हम फर्स्ट टाइम कर रहे हैं और किसी को मतलब दिस इज हाउ इट इज. सो वी जस्ट वांट टू स्टिक विद that particular date 15th August because उसका जो मजा है ना वो उसी दिन है क्योंकि that's where it started, right? So हम वही हम रखना चाहते हैं. दिवेश कुछ बोलना चाहते हैं, प्लीज सर गो अहेड.
वही मैं दो चीजें बोलूंगा. एक तो इस 15th अगस्त के लॉजिक के बारे में, आपका बर्थडे अगर 15th अगस्त को अगर आप सोचो वीकेंड पे बनाओगे तो सेम एंथुसियाज्म नहीं रहेगा ना.
नहीं रहेगा.
तो एक चीज वो है. दूसरी चीज इन टर्म्स ऑफ नंबर ऑफ पीपल शोइंग अप एंड शोइंग इंटरेस्ट इन दिस इवेंट, आई स्टिल रिमेंबर that morning in 2022 when all of us organization representatives gathered at City Hall and we were asking each other यार कि कितने लोग आ सकते हैं, कितना एक्सपेक्ट कर सकते हैं, आपके ऑर्गेनाइजेशन से कितने इनवाइट्स गए हैं, आपसे कितने गए हैं. The maximum we estimated was like 1,500 to 2,000, but but it was a pleasant shock to us when almost 4,000 people showed up. The following year the enthusiasm just went up and we had a count, unofficial count was about 7,000. This time we have a bigger place, so जो भी पब्लिक में किसी की भी अगर कंप्लेंट रही होगी कि कंजेस्टेड था या मूवमेंट के लिए रूम नहीं था, वो सब एड्रेस कर दिया हमने इस बार ऑर्गेनाइजिंग कमेटी ने. आपको बस आना है. बाकी वी प्रॉमिस टू डिलीवर a wonderful event to you and you will feel happy, proud, delighted, and don't blame us if you shed a tear or so when you're emotional because we can't control that. Everyone is bound to go through that emotion.
So मैं कुछ कहना चाहूंगा यहाँ पे that जब भारत की बात आती है, मैं I always feel that I could be wrong कि जब हम जवान हुए ना and when time came to contribute towards our country, we become so selfish and we become so personal and we came to these countries for our own aspirations and nothing wrong with that. We all want to grow in our life. We all have dreams and goals and we want to achieve those and that's fantastic. But सभी हिंदुस्तानियों का कर्जा है उस माटी का और ये दिन है उसको चुकाने का. आप आओ, अपनी भावनाओं को अपने बचपन में लेके जाओ and आप सोचिए, just imagine this one, whoever is listening to me, imagine this one. Go back to your childhood when you were 10-15 years of age in the school. हम गाते थे वंदे मातरम और जहाँ पे भारत माता के नारे लगते थे. लास्ट ईयर क्या हुआ? 5 से 7 हजार लोग तिरंगा हाथ में लेके उसको लहरा रहे हैं और भारत माता की जय बोल रहे हैं. लाइक उससे बड़ा खुशी का पल, उससे बड़ा मतलब मैं अपने आप को बहुत सौभाग्यशाली समझता हूँ. आई फील सो ग्रेटफुल that we are part of this and we are doing it and all the Calgarians are supporting us. So for those 5 minutes you will think and you will be so appreciated that you came here. You won't regret it. Come with your families, bring your kids, show them our culture. ये एक मौका मिलता है आपको अपने बच्चों को बताने के लिए कि इंडिया, भारत कितना डाइवर्सिफाइड है. हमारा कल्चर देखिए, हमारी हिस्ट्री देखिए, वहां पे सब कुछ मिलेगा आपको. इंडिया की आपको एक झांकी मिल जाएगी. आपको याद है जब 15 अगस्त 26 जनवरी होती है तो दिल्ली में झांकियां निकलती हैं हर एक प्रदेश की. उसका ये छोटा सा नमूना है. मैं आपको इतना ही कहूंगा. You will see entire India on that one stage in these 3 hours.
Yeah, for sure.
आप दोनों ने बहुत इतनी अच्छी बातें की हैं बिल्कुल दिल को छूने वाली हैं. And both of you mentioned that we are celebrating Indian Independence Day in Canada. And भले हम इंडिया से दूर ज़रूर हैं, लेकिन वो एक जो जज्बा है, एक जो enthusiasm है, एक जो feeling है, वो बिल्कुल recreate होगी इस celebration में. So thank you
Absolutely.
so much for sharing that. And हम जैसे इतने सालों से we've been celebrating Indian Independence Day in different ways in Calgary. I was wondering, Deveshji, this question is for you. How does India Fest compare with the Canada Day celebrations? Don't we are celebrating the countries and the diversity within each country, and we're celebrating India within Canada. So, are there any parallels in how we celebrate these two very important days?
I think so, yeah. So, see, the underlying theme for both Canada Day and the Independence Day is to celebrate the independence that was gained from the colonial rule of 200 years for India and almost similar for Canada. So that is something that we celebrate. Both share this sentiment, celebrating independence from the colonial rule. Then again, celebrating and cherishing the democracy and the freedom we enjoy in our day-to-day lives. And Canada is one of the newest democracies. India is one of the biggest is the biggest democracy in the world. So we share those democratic values. We share our independence from the colonial past. And one thing that I've been observing for the last many years about Canada Day, there is a touch of patriotism in that we as Canadians like to celebrate and love to celebrate Canada Day. We feel that touch of patriotism, but there's also that long weekend and that celebratory feeling, which was missing from the Indian Independence Day. कि वो क्या missing है? तो चलो इस बार हमने फेस्ट कर दिया है, अभी आप इंडिया फेस्ट मनाओ. Go a step further beyond the Indian Independence Day. अब हम इंडियन इंडिपेंडेंस डे को अपने स्टाइल में तो बनाएंगे, लेकिन just to drawing parallels from Canada Day, this is a festive mood. Like, come and enjoy and have fun. And God willing, we will continue to do this, and make it a more elaborate version of it, and do it over the weekend as well, ताकि एक 2-3 दिन का फेस्ट भी मिल जाए. उसके बाद तो कैनाडा डे जैसा ही हमारा इंडिया फेस्ट ही होगा. यहाँ पे उसी जोश और उसी जुनून और उसी खुशी के साथ मनाया जाएगा. छुट्टी का आनंद भी लो और अपना अपना जो है इंडियन इंडिपेंडेंस डे सेलिब्रेशन का फीलिंग भी सब मिलेगा.
That's really nice to see that all these observations between how क्योंकि हम Canadian भी हैं, हम Indian भी हैं, तो उन दोनों identities को कैसे साथ लेके हमें चलना चाहिए. So thank you so much for sharing that.
एक क्लोजिंग कमेंट मैं जरूर कहूंगा फिर इसी क्वेश्चन के कॉन्टेक्स्ट में कि वी नो कैनेडा इज अ डिवर्स कंट्री. अगर आप टोरंटो देखें तो it's one of the most diverse, culturally diverse city in the world. But when you look at India takes diversity to a whole new level. The world is yet to learn about that. Like every 100 kilometers, we change our food habits, costume habits, languages, and everything, and the way we look. That kind of diversity cannot be seen anywhere else in the world. And the world is yet to learn about that. And this is a small effort to showcase it, serve it on a platter for the world to see. Like, this is India.
Yeah. No, it's a little sneak peek at the rich tapestry of culture, language, food, clothing, everything that India has to offer to the world. And I want to ask, all three of you have shared such beautiful things with us today, and I was wondering if there's any last messages that you want to send out into the community, to everyone watching this. 15th August, 5 to 8 p.m. We're doing India Fest at CPA Lot 6 in Calgary. It's going to be like nothing you've ever seen before. But uske alawa, is there anything that you would like to add on? And I'll start with Namrata ji in the last comments.
Sure. So basically, and again, I would repeat the same thing, but I just want to say that as a team, as a core team, right, we have made conscious effort in highlighting Indian culture in terms of we have like sponsor stalls, which people can come in and get information on the latest products and services. Then we have artisan craft stalls where we're actually showcasing different Indian handmade products, for example, jewelry and etc. And then we have again food trucks, which covers broader cuisine, right? And then the highlight of the show is, of course, the cultural performances, right? So there's so much, and I would like to say that, and as Devesh ji said and Gautam ji said, we are here, we're waiting for you to come and enjoy, and it's going to be this fun food, entertainment and everything. So don't wait. Don't think too much.
Yeah, thank you so much, Namrata ji. Gautam ji, is there anything that you would like to add as we close and wrap up our conversation today?
Yeah, thank you so much, Evan, first of all. So यहाँ पे बहुत सारे officials होंगे. We will be having MLAs, MPs, councillors, other officials. So इसमें वो भी एक part है, because they also want to be part of it. They want to see this diverse culture of ours. And मैं एक बात और कहूँगा कि last 2 साल में बहुत लोगों को complaints थे कि बैठ नहीं सकते थे, जगह कम थी. तो इस बार हमने सारा arrangement किया, बच्चों को लेके आइए, पूरी family को लेके आइए, and you celebrate. One thing also I want to say, because I belong from Rajasthan, so I would like to wear my Rajasthani attire at that day, and I will encourage every single person who is listening to me that please bring your own culture there. अगर आप हिमाचल से हैं तो कुछ हिमाचल का पहन के आइए, अगर आप साउथ से कुछ साउथ का पहन के आइए, ताकि हम वो डाइवर्सिफिकेशन विद द यूनिटी दिखा सके लोगों को. और आपको मौका मिलता है भारत के बाहर भारत जैसा बनने का. उस दिन आप जितना भारतीय बन के आ सकते हैं, बन के आइए. We will celebrate it. आपको बाहर जाने की जरूरत नहीं है, आपको यहाँ पे भारत का आनंद आएगा. You will feel in those 3 hours that आप इंडिया में ही हो, और आप पूरा इंडिया देख पा रहे हो वहां से, पूरा भारत देख पा रहे हो वहां से. और देखने से बड़ी बात है, आप उसको महसूस कर पा रहे हो, आप उसको फील कर पा रहे हो. आप वो 3 घंटे भारत को जिएंगे. हम यहाँ पे मॉर्गेज भरते हैं, सारा कुछ करते हैं, सभी की रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज है. वो जो 3 घंटे हैं, this is away from everything, that you are going back to your roots, and we are celebrating that independence that our forefathers, they fought for it, they died for it, they give their blood for it. We are not asking your blood, we are just asking your sweat. That come, celebrate, enjoy, be one, all of us together. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Thank you. I think आपने बहुत अच्छा एक point raise किया. You know, if you have एक वो suit रखा है that you haven't had any place to wear it to India Fest. If you have a special occasion outfit ready, wear it to India Fest. We'd love to see all those colors coming to life. And lastly, Devesh, is there anything that you would like to add before I wrap up?
Sure. I think pretty much everything has been covered by my 2 esteemed co-panelists here. In regards to the event, there's just one point I'd like to highlight is basically the issue of newcomers when they feel socially isolated, culturally isolated, they feel lonely. I hear these complaints from hundreds and thousands of people every single week. Like, you know, they've moved from country, they left everything back. So this is one occasion where you come to a spot and you'll see everyone who wants to be friends with you. And you can reach out to anyone. उस दिन ऐसा कुछ नहीं होगा कि मैं इन 4 लोगों के साथ आया हूँ तो मुझे इन्हीं के साथ बात करनी है. आपको एक पूरा ओशन दिखेगा इंडियंस का वहाँ पे. And that is the opportunity for you to break the barriers, break those shackles. सबके साथ मिलिए जुलिए, जान पहचान बनाइए. So that अगर आज तक भी आप लोनली फील कर रहे थे ना, आज के बाद आप नहीं करेंगे. आपके पास एक डेफिनेटली एटलीस्ट एक नया फ्रेंड तो जरूर होगा जो आपको इस इवेंट में मिले.
Thank you so much.
I would just like to add one more thing here, that we are having a deputy premier of Alberta joining our event, and also the police chief and the other officials. So you know, like जब यहाँ पे हम आते हैं, जब इस जगह पे बैठते हैं, you know, it is a totally different feeling. Come here. Thank you.
Thank you so much. All 3 of you have shared such insightful, not only information, but also आपके अपने experiences and feelings and all the effort that's gone into putting this event together. So what I'd like to say to all the viewers and anyone who's going to share this with their friends and family, come and experience incredible India at IndiYeah Fest on August 15th from 5 to 8 p.m. And it's happening this Thursday at CPA Lot 6. 19 organizations have come together to create this never before seen in Calgary. And there's going to be something for everyone. It's free admission, family friendly. And we hope to see you all there. There's been a lot of work that's gone into this, and we can't wait to celebrate Indian Independence Day together. So thank you so much, Devesh ji, Namrata ji, and Gautam ji for taking time.
Thank you for having me here on the show. Thank you so much.
You've been a wonderful host, Afreen. Thank you so much.
Let's say Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Jai Hind, Jai
Jai
Bharat.
Hind, Jai Bharat. And this is Afreen signing off. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.